guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back again to my videos. And yeah, let me introduce myself first. Hello, my name is Rabiyatul Adawiyah with student ID 0 and 30, and I am from 4A. So in this video, I really want to tell you about 10 articles that I have read, and with title 10 strategies to improve EFL student speaking skill. And exactly guys, I will give you benefit, content, strengths, limited, and a deep analysis from each of the article. And here we go, let's get started. So for the first one is about project-based learning by Rizwan 20 and Acti. So for this article content, this article show how project-based learning PBL helps junior high school improve speaking through real and creative group text. And benefit, PBL makes students more motivated and active in class. It also helps them build confidence by working together in team. And from strange, the research used classroom action research CER into cycle with clear data from tests, field notes, and interview. And yeah, from limitation, the study was conducted in only one school with 20x students, so the result might not apply to other settings. And for deep analysis, the last one, like TikTok and role play, so PBL gives like students the chance to speak in real communication. They don't just memorize, they create and share their ideas actively. And if we go move for the second article, so for the second article is a title about role play strategy, so by Sayom and Marsevani 2024. And yeah, from the content, so the study explained how using role play in class helps students improve fluency, vocabulary, and grammar in speaking. And then for benefit, role play builds confidence because students can speak English in fun and natural way by pretending to be different characters, because based for the role. And yeah, from the strange, okay, the study includes 3 tables that show student progress in speaking from pre-test to post-test in the 2 circle. And then yeah, for the limitations, so the sample is small and only taken from one private school in Batam, so which may limit the results. And from deep analysis, so role play is similar to PBL and English Club because it provides safe space when students can explore speaking in meaningful and expressive ways. And let's move for the third article. So for the third article is about digital storytelling, by Nair and Yunus 2021. And yeah, for content, so this article review 45 studies that show how digital storytelling DST and help students of all age speak more fluently. And from benefit, the DST not only improves speaking skill but also boosts student creativity, digital literacy, and motivations. And from strengths, it follows the Prisma method and presents a lot of helpful data in 6 tables showing benefit and study characteristic. And then for limitation, so this study only use Google Scholar and ERIC database. So you know what, some important studies from Scopus might be missing. And then for deep analysis, like YouTube, DST support learning by letting students share stories in digital forms, which makes speaking more interesting and personal. And then let's move for the next article, number 4. So TAD Talks. Have you ever heard about TAD Talks before? Yeah, for TAD Talks by Tran and Nguyen 2024. So for this content in this article, this study explains how senior high school students use TAD Talks to practice and improve their public speaking skill. And from benefit, watching TAD Talks helps students learn how to speak clearly and confidently using good pronunciation and gesture. And then from strengths, so the article used a mixed method with data from 61 students using SPSS and then questionnaires and interviews. oops, sorry. And from the limitation, so it only focus on one university in Vietnam, which may not represent students in other countries or or contexts. So for deep analysis, the edit talks like YouTube gives student real life example of good English speaking. Student can learn how to deliver idea with strong message and experience. So yeah, let's move for the strategies number 5 is about YouTube as learning media by Christiana and Prajadewi 2021. So content in this article explain how YouTube helps learner improve speaking through video that model vocabulary and pronunciation. And benefit for this article, YouTube is free and easy to access, which make it perfect for shy students to practice speaking in their own time. And strengths for this article, the article share 6 clear advantages of using YouTube for speaking and includes many examples from previous studies. And limitation, the article is only based on literature review, so it had no original classroom data or experience. And for the deep analysis, just like the ST and TikTok, YouTube is like digital tools that allow learners to hear and practice English in authentic and engaging ways. And then yeah, let's move for the next article. So for article number 6, English Meeting Club by Hijrah and Umar 2021. So content for this article, this study looks at how English club help university students practice speaking in more relaxed and fun setting. And benefit for this article, the club makes students feel more comfortable because they don't feel pressure from exams or strict corrections. And strength this article, the research give real feedback from students through interviews showing honest opinions about the club. And yeah, for limitations, only 10 students participate in this study, all from one university, which is very small groups. And deep analysis, English club connection with role play and EBL because it allows students to speak freely without fear and grow their fluency through real conversation. And then next strategies the strategies number 7, TikTok for speaking by Herlisha and Wiranto 2022. So content, this article describe how TikTok helps students practice speaking English through creative video content in class. And benefit for this article, TikTok is fun and popular, right, with students, so they feel motivated to speak while showing their creativity and personality. And from strange, the study used real classroom action research that including graphs and tables showing clear improvement over 2 circles. And limitations, so this study is limited to 20 students and some had problem with internet access during the activity. And from the analysis, like the ST and YouTube TikTok use digital storytelling where students speak in modern and fun way. It turns speaking into creative habit. And let's move. We're going to talk about factor influencing speaking. Number 8, right? By Leong and Ahmadi 2017. So for content, this article reviews many factors that make speaking hard for learners, such as anxiety, low motivations, and poor feedback. And benefit for this article, teacher can use this knowledge to create more supportive classroom and give students more chance to practice. And strengths from this article, it has a rich explanation and reviews of many previous studies about speaking problem in EFL classroom. And limitations, so the study doesn't include new data because it's like theoretical review, so not original research. And the analysis for this article is important because it connects with article like Nazara and Tantri, remind us that students can speak well if they feel nervous and unmotivated. And next, move for the strategies number 9 is about non-English major problems. So Content for this article. This article explains the problem non-English major students face when speaking English, like grammar, low vocabulary, and lack of confidence. And benefit for this article, it has teacher understand that every learners, no matter their major, needs help with both language and emotional challenges. And from the strength, this study gives complete information from both questionnaires and interview with 27 students. And limitation, it only study students from one program, so the finding might not apply to other departments or universities. And from deep analysis, this article support Leong and Nazara's idea that speaking difficult are not just about grammar, but also how students feel inside the classroom. And let's get moved for the last. Okay, so for the last, we talk about student perception. By Nazara 20 and 11. So for context, the studies show that English educations feel about their speaking classes, including and problem, and they have to fast. And benefit for this article, students want more time to speak any more support from teacher without fear of being judged or correcting harshly. And from the stance for this article, the article used both questionnaire and open interview to explain the student real experience clearly. And from the limitation, the research is limited to the one university, which means the result might not match the other schools. And the last one, deep analysis. This article match long and entry because it talks about student feeling and classroom climate. A safe, friendly atmosphere helps students speak better. And I think each of them have a connection to each other. From like the practice based method work based article on PBL and focus on speaking improvement. All articles aim to develop EFL student speaking ability through methods, media, or by understanding their challenge, right? And maybe before that I mentioned about technology help modern learner, right? Like YouTube, the edit text, the SD, TikTok, that's like a tools for students, okay, to enhance their own speaking skill. And don't forget, emotional factor is just really important either, because we have to support our students to make them feel brave without fear, anxiety, or anxious about what they want to speak in English. So I think it is from me. So if I did a mistake, sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. Bye.